August 2nd, 2014, and this is the line here going up to the northeast pen. This is going to be the easiest line to clear. It's mainly weeds, a few little trees. So I'm going to take the easy route, do myself a favor. I'm just going to walk up the road, but certainly wanted to document where we're at, and away we go. Okay, our pin is right there, and the line stretches on this eastern boundary. Got some nice sand pines here. One thing I noticed, there's a few low spots here in the southeast area corner, and this is going to be the best opportunities to do some catchment with little ponds, dam some of the contour horseshoes. There's one or two nice opportunities in there. And the only problem is, of course, water seeks its own level and goes downhill, where we'll try to catch and contain water, and then we'll have to pump it back up the hill some way. Pump it up the hill, put a holding tank up there, run some irrigation lines off this hilltop, feed them out. That's the high part of the hill, and then the saddle extends through the center of the property back to the southwest, with the southeast being the lowest part of the property. And then as you go up and over the saddle, it goes back down. Contour I'm quite pleased with is actually a little bit more than I was thinking. I was thinking maybe at most a 3 to 4 foot drop, but the saddle back in there provides some points, I'd say 10-foot elevation to the rest of the contour, so that's a good drop. And up here on the hill, that should provide a nice little section to put some citrus and some blueberries in, some loquat. This line shows the best example of the contour that we're talking about. Again, the pin is down there. So this is a 667 or 8 foot walk. Property is almost a perfect square. 667 feet is the longest line, which is the north line, which we're going to end up on. And then the south line, where we just came from, is 663 or 665 feet long. So like I said, it's almost a perfect square. That's very advantageous when you're talking about fencing. This ridge here, now when you get up here, that's a good probably 6 foot higher than the road. And the other thing is, when we put the fence in, you can run high tensile wire, longer runs with less posts. That's one of the advantages. So the overall cost is lower. But of course, you've got to match the contour, so that takes more posts. So this will be a section here where we'll probably need a good 5 or 6 posts, probably no more than 20 feet apart, and then the runs can open up to 30 or 50 feet runs in between your posts, because again, with the high tensile, the whole theory is it's electrified, so it's a psychological barrier as well as a little bit of a physical barrier. But the big thing is, if anything drops onto the fence, if your posts are too close together, you'll snap your lines and ruin, tangle, mess. But if your posts are longer runs and a branch or tree falls down, it'll take the impact, and then when you clear it, it'll spring back up. So Anyway, we're coming up here to the end of the road, or excuse me, the line. And this is where we started less than a month ago, about 3 weeks ago. This is where all the magic began. This is the hill, and right in here is the highest point of the property. This will provide good opportunity for a little orchard, citrus, berries. We'll put some hugelkultur beds in there, swale it up, and it'll get warmer faster. So there you go. That is the east line.